What's up, y'all? It's your boy Carl McDowell, and this is my MLB The Show 25 franchise with the Chicago Kekambas. This is game 2 against the Angels. Yesterday they beat us 6-4. Mike Trout hit 2 home runs. My God. Today we got Miles Penfield pitching. I love it when you call me Big Papa. Miles is going against Tyler Anderson. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Press like, comment, subscribe. Whatever you want. If you want to, you ain't got to. I don't give a shit. Enjoy the game, and I'll see you at the end.
Thingy, this guy's gone yard more than anyone in the league so far.
Yeah, Boog, I've had this one marked on my calendar all week. He changes games with one swing. Seriously, though, why do they keep pitching to him? This is a launching pad.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set and on the hill, Miles pins. And singing a special day for him. He's making his major league pitching debut here.
And I'm sure he's got some nerves. He'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that he can settle into pitching just like he did in the minor leagues. Exciting moment. He's got his family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get
still hitting a ball over the fence? And so for a guy, even if he doesn't.
There's one. And that's 2. One hit in the inning, but no one left. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Tyler Anderson.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Next up, it's the first-year shortstop.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
First and second, no outs. McDowell now at the plate.
Wants to get ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pick. So good. And then
the 1-2. That one back up the middle and it gets through. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score and they take the lead. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Takes it to the bag, that's 1. Over to first, safe.
Well, he made the decision to try to take it himself at second and then throw for the double play over to first base, but good hustle down the line. You know, it's a toss-up to think if he flipped it, could they have gotten him? I think he's really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We go on to inning number 2. The Keys have the advantage, 2-0. And we're back. Top of the second. Now it's the DH, Jorge Soler.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road.
On the ground to short, Carroll. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
That is it. The second baseman, Tim Anderson.
Here's Tim Anderson. Pins, when you talk about his skill set, he stops. Hit on the ground to short, Carroll. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of quickly
Runner on the go. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Gladney racing over to make the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. 2 outs. That one the other way. Whips it to first. 3rd out. Angels strand 1. They trail it here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second, and swings and misses. 1 gone here.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more.
First offering is fouled off. Fastball.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something.
Up the middle, and that one handled, and no throw. He's into first easily. Number 10 with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boo. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Runner goes again in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the lineup flips over. Andre Veras digs in 2. Back up the middle and a base hit. Burke around third. The throw in, it's off the mark, and he scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. You often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing.
That's strike 1.
1 strike.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Ball misses. Throws, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Joe Adele.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting now, the first baseman, Nico Cavadas.
And next for the Angels, Nico Cavadas. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. 1 for 1 with a single. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Angels go quietly there. They trail it here, 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Carl McDowell.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. The Bambino Porter will hit next. RBI sing
Him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
popped up. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jefferson.
2 outs, base is empty. Jefferson, Albert, the next. That's to third. Rengifo to first. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over.
Yes. No ifs, ands, or maybe. I don't let drama faze me. See on my grind.
On to the 4th, and now the shortstop, Zach Neto. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The rain lifted in the air, right field. Veras puts it away for the out, and there's 1 away.
The batter, the right fielder, Mike Trout.
Here's Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1.
And if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Throws to second. Not in time. It's a double.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. There's a ball. And the throw out at third.
Thought he might have a chance to swipe third successfully right there, but he got a good jump from second. But it was such a great throw. Quick tag to cut him down.
In for a strike. .99 miles per hour to finish him off. Angels held in check. Still down 3-0. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Ray Bennett. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Ward ranging back. And out of here. You want to talk about kicking off your major league career with a bang. His first big league hit leaves the yard. He'll remember this trip around the bases for the rest of his life. Wow.
He ought to. Usually guys are squeezing the bat so tight, trying to get that first hit out of the way. They can't get the ball out of the infield booth, but not him. Maybe a glimpse of what's to come from him in the next few years. Good job.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer.
What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back. Leadoff home run in an inning kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning. You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Adele sizes this one up, and there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Now it's the second baseman. 0-1. Action in the Angels bullpen. Number 57 getting loose out there. Suarez getting loose as well. Anderson ready to work. Slides, but it gets by him. Strike. Runner on the go. The other way. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
And it's 1-0.
1-0.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Ward makes the grab, and that'll do it. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
To the honeys getting money, playing niggas like dummies. You got a gun up in your waist, please don't shoot up the place. Cause I see some ladies tonight that should be having my baby.
And down on strikes he goes. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand.
Pitch not close, up high. Now base is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the second time today.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, number 57. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Well, you know this guy wants to pitch up, something that he can hit hard at your discipline. And
runner on the go. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. So here's the cleanup hitter, the Bambino Porter. 1 for 2.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Coming home, he'll score easily. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Getting ready to hit. Right side. And that one finds its way through. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third. Ray Bennett with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boo. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
And outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead. That one drilled left field. Ward snags it for the second out. So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the second baseman. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. 5 innings complete. The Keys have the lead, 6-0. Now into the ball game on defense, number 15. He's the new third baseman. Here's Joe Adele. 0 for 1, popped out foul to the catcher his first time up.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 away. At the plate, Nico Cavadas struck out swinging. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put them out something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. The Keys with the lead, 6-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, number 17, 2. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Now it's the shortstop.
This kid picked up in a tray.
Count is even, 2-2. And right back to the mound. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Carl McDowell will hit next. 3 strikeouts already. High fly ball, right field. Trout hauls it in to end the inning.
Bought a Maserati and I bought a few friends. Can't buy love, but I saw it up for rent. I got 99, but I need that 1%. This is what I do.
This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
Drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Miles Pins gives way, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. Dottie Hinson into the game, on for her major league debut, and a moment she will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for her as a
cut on and miss, struck him out, and one away.
Not a very good curveball right there, but sometimes those high breaking balls kind of surprise you as a hitter, and when they stay high, have just a little more velo on them to get by you. And that
one hammered way back there. Forget it. A 2-run shot. It's 6-2. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy. That's
For a strike. Right through there, got him. That's out number 2. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. That's ripped, base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss at 96, struck him out. And she's registered 3 Ks in this one. So it may be too little, too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. Now a 6-2 ball game. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sam Bachman. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Coming on G-Man Evans.
well, with his speed, he can really make some things happen leading off.
In the air, left field. Ward sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Jefferson Albert. Swung on, belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
The next to hit, he's already homered in this game. Headed towards the corner. Snags it on the run. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, DJ.
Defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. So now a pinch hitter, Stan Ross, looking for... Got him swinging. Now into the game, Pedro Serrano. He takes over as the new first baseman. So digging in, Joe Adell. The Halos, Calvin the Dude takes over on the mound, and he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That one came in at 99.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to.
The 1-1. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Makes the grab out. Number 2.
The left fielder, number 3, Taylor.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 3. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in force.
That's out to center field. And that's a base hit. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mike
Off. Now a screamer into the outfield. Reaching for it and brings it in. Angels strand a couple. They still trail it here. It's 6-2.
So I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't know what I'm about.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jose Suarez. Now it's the second baseman. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
On the ground to first. Kekambas takes it himself. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, the center fielder,
And now the center fielder.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase.
Right side, hard hit. Anderson to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Now the number 2 hitter. Upstairs. Carl McDowell hitting on deck circle. Draws the walk there.
Take it base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap.
Hard hit, right side. The throw to first, inning over. A run, a hit, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. The Keys out front here, 7-2. And we're back. And now the DH, Jorge Soler. Wild thing Vaughn comes on now.
Power slider guy, bro. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Ground ball left side, and it gets by him.
Now that the second baseman.
And so now 1-2.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body.
Swings and misses. And they're down to their last out.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you.
Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it.
Fastball is in for a strike. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day at
edge, and that is ball 1. Misses, and the count even 1-1. Vaughn, he's kind of a 1 strike away, and a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Ends with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Oh, yeah. That's how you win a damn ball game. We won 7-2. I ain't do shit. I went 0 for 4, but we scored 7 runs. I thought we weren't going to score runs because of yesterday's game, but we did our damn thing. Miles pitched a hell of a game. Aaron did his thing. Now he came in and gave up a home run, but now he gonna be all right. Wild thing came in and closed it out. He didn't get a save, but he closed it out. We had a good ball game today. Hopefully we can keep it going. We got the Angels today. We tied 1-1. Hopefully we can take the series. Thanks for coming on this journey. I'll see you next time.
Domination.
Dion, Tay, Carl, come look at this.